Hey, what's going on, YouTube? In a very, very good mood because I have just gotten out of school. Sophomore year is over, but I have got a PO match for you guys here today. Anyways, looking at the teams, there's Magmortar Spiritomb, Slowking, Pharaoh Seed, Cragnall, and Rhydon. So, most likely, Spike Support, Stealth Rock, Spinner, could be mono attacking, most likely Scarf. So anyways, looking at the team, nothing is too big of a physical threat, so I'm just going to lead off with Kecleon. Now Rhydon does have a decent amount of attack, but the number one thing I want to do to this thing is Toxic it. But looks like Stealth Rock is of course always important, and I do get that Stealth Rock off, and I'm going to go for the Toxic. Now, the thing about Kecleon is it sadly dies. The thing about Kecleon is it has very, very, very good special defense, 372 when maxed out. Yeah, very, very good special wall. But anyways, I'm going to go in here, and I kind of want to coax the Pharaoh Seed switch in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here with Whiscash, and I'm going to go right into my Mischievous. And luckily I do. Now the number one thing I want to do right here, I was debating between Toxic and Taunt. Both have their, individual, positives and pros and cons, But I really want to get a Will-O-Wisp on this thing because now I can switch out easily and pretty much go into whatever really benefits. But as of right now, I just want to stay in and, go for the Shadow Ball. I know it's really not going to be doing too much. But, with burn and everything, it could start racking up. But now that I'm paralyzed, I know he's going to go before me, and if not, switch out. So I'm going to go for the Pain Split on the possible switch, and no matter what he goes into, I really don't mind. And right there, I still outspeed even though I'm paralyzed, and he starts setting up hazards. Now, I do not want this. So the fact that he goes into his Pharaoh Seed, he can just go for whatever he wants, all hazards all day. He can start Leech Seeding. He misses, and I do get up a Dragon Dance. Now I'm going to just keep going for Dragon Dance, because with this Whiscash set, and he misses again. Now with this Whiscash set, if it does get to set up, it wrecks a lot of things. As you can see, I got 2 boosts, 492 attack, 438 attack. Very, very powerful. Now, if you're wondering whose set this is, why does this game hate me? If you're wondering whose set this is, I will not take credit for it because it isn't mine. But this is Jack 3. He made the set, and the at least the EV, the EV spread. It's holding a Chesto Berry. It's got Dragon Dance. Has 123. 129 EVs in HP and 129 in attack with 252 in speed, Adamant Nature. And as you can see here, once this thing starts setting up, it is very, very hard to stop. But luckily for him, he does have the Sucker Punch. I probably should have predicted that and went for the rest. Probably would have been the much, much better move. But anyways, looking at their team, I kind of want to just go into Kangaskhan, hit whatever I want with a Fake Out, and then possibly Drain Punch anything. He's probably going to go into Rhydon here, most likely knowing that I do have the Scrappy ability, and being Rhydon with his Violite and normal resistance, it pretty much won't do anything, but he does stay in. So that's just okay. I could have gone for the Drain Punch right there, but I was not really sure if that really would have if you would have gone for the Sucker Punch or not. So I'm going to go straight for the Drain Punch here. Don't think it'll do too much. Get a crit hitting through the Violite, and I gained a very respectable amount of HP back. And that Earthquake does a lot of damage, and I kind of just want to stay in here because there's not much I can switch into. So I'm going to go for another Drain Punch, do a decent chunk, but his Earthquake will take me out. So he's very, very low on health, and the fact that he has Earthquake, I really don't want to go into this. And Swellow can't really do too much to this either. So I'm going to go in here and let's see. I could probably just go for the Shadow Ball. That should just be able to KO. But he goes for the Rock Blast, and I get paralyzed. So at this point, the match's hacks is kind of evening out. He hasn't missed a Rock Blast yet. But, you know, I can just go in here. I don't know why I didn't go into this in the first place. I probably should have. Actually, I'm going to go for the Magnet Rise, and he's going to try and hit me with an Earthquake. So I'm going to go for the Magnet Rise, dodging his possible Earthquake, if not something switching in. And the Earthquake doesn't do anything, and I can go for the Rock Polish now. Now this set works very, very well if used correctly. But yeah, so I get the Rock Polish up, and I'm going to smack this thing with a Head Smash, hopefully taking it out. And that gets a crit, doing a lot of damage. I don't really think the crit mattered. I am adamant with the Life Orb, which will do a lot of damage. So, doesn't look like he can really switch into anything too threatening. And he's getting very angry at this game right down there. You can kind of see that. But yeah, so anyways, now that his Rhydon is at very, very low health, haven't seen his Magmortar yet. This thing is most likely Scarfed. I don't know if I can outspeed it. He's most likely going to go for either the Fire Blast or the Flamethrower, or the Fire Blast or the Focus Blast, either one. Hopefully he misses. I'm going to go for the safe Earthquake because I do not want to miss, and I do outspeed. That matters a lot because mainly for the fact that with Swellow, I don't know if I would have been able to outspeed. I can safely go for the Earthquake here, take this out, and even if he switches into his Cryogonal, he really can't do too much at all either, because no matter what, I can outspeed with Swellow and take it down. So, anyways, all he has left is, of course, his Cryogonal, and right there, Magnet Rises, you know, its effects have just worn off. Doesn't really matter. This Aggron really can do some work if you bring it in later on in the match, as clearly shown in this battle. But we're just waiting for him to switch on in here. And most likely take a Head Smash to the face. So let's hopefully hit it. Go for that Head Smash. Very, very powerful. And it does hit. Connects. Does a very, very large amount of damage to anything that, you know, doesn't resist it. Even if it does resist it, still does a large amount of damage. But anyways, that will be the match. Thank you guys for watching. Aggron and Whiscash really did a decent amount of work. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.